Hi there folks, Borislav247 here with another Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 video. And on this video I'm going to be showing the 8th level from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, which is Tokyo. This is the third and last competition skate park that you will get in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. So, some higher scores required in order to get the gold medals, but as always, before I go into those, I'm going to take care of the stat points first. Make sure they are allocated, and then after getting the gold medal for this particular level, then it's on to the last of the collectibles. So let's do this. Right then, there are 3 stat points that are available in Tokyo, and the first 2 are a tad problematic. So let's get to the first one. The first one, there's actually 2 ways of getting this. I'll show an easier version later on when I go for one of the cash bundles, but this is one way in order to get your hands on that stat point. The second one, again, I need that special bar filled up before attempting this, because you need all the height you can get here in order to get onto this particular level. You're heading right over to the far side of the skate park, and you want to get a rail grind going here. Then you want to move over to this section, and then there's another jump with more grinding. And that will take care of the second stat point. Thankfully, the last stat point is a far easier affair. So, just heading up this section here. One jump and another bit of grinding. Job done. So, as always, I want to allocate these stat points that I now have, and as you can see, I have been messing around with the stat points from time to time, which you're perfectly entitled to do. But anyways, moving on to these gold medal runs. Right then, on this video, I'm only going to show 2 heats, because 2 heats is all it's going to take. And this area at the very start here is perfect. So I'm just going to get the special in place. Now I want to activate a 900, which I made a complete pig zero of here, but it's okay, I've got plenty of time. So here we go, 900, revert, up, down, into the manuals. And now I want to get a little bit of variety, ideally as well, in order to increase that base score. Already I'm up to 14,000, and the multiplier is at times 22 at that point. So the longer I can keep this going, the better. Anything over 400,000 normally will get you your 99.9s. So I'm happy with that. I could have carried on here and done some more scoring, but at 528k, that will get me the 99.9 that I need. There we go. Right, just rinse and repeat in order to get the job done here.
The level of competition today is unreal. Let's see what the next skater can do.
Okay. Again, hopefully I'll get this thing activated a little bit quicker this time. Just a couple of lip tricks, get the special going. So, yeah, again. Didn't get quite right, but that's okay. Here we go, 900, R2, up, down, into the manual. And then after that, start working on the multiplier. By doing it this way every time, you already start with a reasonable... Your base score after the first part of doing this is already sitting at 11 to 12,000. And right now, I'm close to 30 here, and the base score's 15,000. So multiplying 15,000 by 33, 34. Yeah, there we go. That is it. Tokyo gold medal is done. Don't get me wrong. There are other ways of ensuring that you get some crazy scores on this game. I'm not good enough to get them that way. You can get scores in the millions and whatnot, and there are some seriously gifted players out there, but I simply do what needs to get done in order to get the gold scores in the easiest way possible. And there we go. Very nice. Okay, moving on to the last of the collectibles. Right then, on to the cash bundles, and there are 3 available to collect in Tokyo. Now, the first cash that I'm going to be going for is the toughest of the 3, but worth knowing, the route that I take here is a nice easy way of getting the stat point that I showed at the very start, because I did show a harder version. This is the easier version. Just do a jump, get up onto here, and the stat point at the very start is on that wire area right there. But now that I've shown that, yeah, and that is the hidden deck. I'll be coming back for that later on. There's more grinding here along with more jumping. When you get to this stage, that actually opens up a secret area. And you just have to remember to do a final jump in order to get that first cache. Now, again, for this second cache, do make sure that you have that special bar activated. Very important. This is the easier way to get this particular cache, but it does require a big jump. And I use this line here. And there we go. Job done. Finally, the third cache bundle is a very easy affair indeed, because it's right over here. I passed it en route to getting the first cache, but there we go. Right then, up next is the Iron Galaxy logo, and I do want that special meter maxed before attempting to get this. Now, this is a jump that I made earlier on in order to get one of the stat points. So it's getting up here, going into a grind, and then I'm looking to get into this secret area right here. And once you're in here, the Iron Galaxy logo is right up there. Okay, the hidden deck, nice easy one to get this. I did show before the route in order to get to this when I was going after the first bundle of cash. So it's just rinse and repeat. I could have picked this up before, but I do, whenever possible, like to show everything being collected separately. So, yep, just get that angle, one jump, into a grind. And at this stage in the game, you should have pretty good stats on the rail balance, and there we go. That is the hidden deck. Okay, just one item remaining now. The Panda Plushie. You cannot get this until you have opened up the hidden area up here, which I did by getting the cache earlier on. So get up onto this section here, and then the hole that was created, yep, just have to head up through here. Now, when you get to the top here, I'm going to bring up a camera mode in order to show exactly where the plushie actually is, because it is all the bloody way down there. Easiest way to get it, just very slowly make your way onto that section there, and then from there, quick turn around, and again, just let your character drop. Job done. And that is it. That is Tokyo well and truly taken care of. As always, thank you so much for watching the video, folks, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Take care.